before I saw the prints. The devil left his boots by my door, mud on the heels from a midnight war. No knock, no note, no candle flame, just two black shadows wearing my name. The porch light flickered, the hound wouldn't bark. The moon looked sick through the pecan dark. I stood in the hall with a Bible in hand, but my fingers shook like a guilty man. The devil left his boots by my door. Guess he won't be walking alone no more. He came for a debt I forgot I made back when sin still smiled like a pretty young face. The devil left his boots by my door, and the floorboards whisper what I can't ignore. Some bargain sleep, but they don't die. They wake up hungry when the years roll by. I was 23 with a whiskey grin. Thought every locked room could be broken in. Thought love was a card. Thought truth was cheap. Thought prayers were for folks too scared to sleep. There was a girl by the county line, gold in her laugh, thunder in mine. I left her crying in a gravel lot, and I never asked what that kind of leaving cost. Now the wind moves slow through the cracked screen frame, and I hear a voice when the dark says my name. Not asking for mercy, not asking for truth, just standing there silent in those devil's boots. I don't know if hell sends warnings first, or if memory dresses itself in curses. But sunrise came pale, and I swear I saw those footprints leading nowhere at all. Some sins don't chase you, they wait, they know the way home. The devil left his boots by my door. Guess he won't be walking alone no more. He came for a debt I forgot I made back when sin still smiled like a pretty young face. The devil left his boots by my door, and the floorboards whisper what I can't ignore. Some bargain sleep, but they don't die. They wake up hungry when the years roll by. I didn't touch those boots. Graveyard lanterns in the rain, small gold fires beside old names, cemetery grass bent low and black, like the dead leaned in to listen back. I came at dusk with a coat too thin, a photograph Her smile still young, mine worn away. 30 years late with too much to say. Graveyard lanterns in the rain, burn for the loves we could not save, for the words that rotted behind our teeth, for the promises buried too deep. Graveyard lanterns in the rain, hold your light till the dark grows tame. I don't ask heaven to clear my name, just let her know I came. She died in winter, I heard in spring. By then I'd already ruined everything. A county bus, a restless pride, a man too young to stay by anybody's side. They said she married, had two fine boys, sang in the church with a low clear voice. And I told myself that meant she'd won, so why did I keep running from what I'd done? The rain kept falling on the stone, I read her married name alone. And for the first time in all these years, I let the truth arrive with tears. Not every ghost wears chains at night. Somewhere mercy, somewhere light. Some stand quiet in your memory until you're old enough to grieve. If forgiveness lives where I can't reach, let these lanterns say what I failed to speak. I don't ask heaven to clear my name, just let her know I came.
Everybody sees it sooner or later.
There's a black horse waiting at the crossroads, saddle cracked, eyes cold as coal. No rider near, no brand on high, just dust circling where the four roads divide. Old men whisper in the feed store line, don't look too long if your soul ain't right. But I laughed once at that country tale till I saw it breathing in the evening veil. Black horse waiting at the crossroads, hooves sunk deep where the dead wind blows. If you hear it snort, if it turns your way, you better know what pride price you came to pay. Black horse waiting at the crossroads. No reins, no mercy, nowhere it goes. It don't carry saints, it don't carry fools. It carries men who run out of truth. I'd robbed no bank, I'd spilled no blood, but I'd left good people beneath my mud. Used charm like a blade, lies like a code. Took every hand that reached and let it go. That horse stepped once, the ground gave breath. The sunset turned the color of old regret. And every face I'd wronged came clear in the shine of its black, unblinking stare. You don't need murder to owe the dark. Sometimes a coward leaves the deepest marks. Black horse waiting at the crossroads. Hooves sunk deep where the dead wind blows. If you hear it snort, if it turns your way, you better know what price you came to pay. Black horse waiting at the crossroads. No reins, no mercy, nowhere it goes. It don't carry saints, it don't carry fools. It carries men who've run out of truth. I didn't climb on. I didn't have to. It followed me home. Black horse waiting at the crossroads. Hooves sunk deep where the dead wind blows. If you hear it snort, if it turns your way, you better know what price you came to pay. Black horse waiting at the crossroads. No reins, no mercy, nowhere it goes. It don't carry saints, it don't carry fools. It carries men who run out of truth.
They said she married death before the preacher arrived. The widow in the bone white dress walks the hill where the dead confess. Hemp-stained gray from the cemetery clay, veil moving slow, though there's no wind that day. She was 19 when the war took him, 20 when the letters finally ended. Never wore black, never took another name. Said love don't change because the world turns cruel. The widow in the bone white dress still waits where the wild grass bends for a man who sleeps beneath a stone and a promise heaven never sent home. The widow in the bone white dress with a broken vow that will not rest. If you see her smile in the morning mist, don't ask who she came to kiss. Children grew up hearing that tale. Teenage boys dared the graveyard trail. Some came back laughing, some came back pale. One swore he heard soft humming near the rail. They say she kneels by a nameless blood, sings one hymn the church forgot, then lifts her face to the eastern sky like someone there still owes her a reply. I saw her once when I was 17, or dreamed I did by by the old live oak tree. Her eyes were calm, too calm for grief, like sorrow had become belief. She looked straight through me, not unkind, and I knew some loves outlive time. Not sweet, not warm, not safe or blessed, but faithful as the bone white dress. Some hearts don't move on, they turn into weather. The widow in the bone white dress still waits where the wild grass bends for a man who sleeps beneath the stone and a promise heaven never sent home. The widow in the bone white dress with a broken vow that will not rest. If you see her smile in the morning mist, don't ask who she came to kiss. They said she married death before the preacher arrived.
There's a rope scar on the old oak limb, a courthouse clock that won't strike 10, a shuttered bar, a busted mill, and a church where nobody sings much still. They hanged a man there years ago. Some say guilty, some say no, but every drought, every failed crop season, somebody mutters his name for a reason. Sing the hangman's hymn for a hollow town, where the wind walks in and the faith ran out, where the dust remembers every stone, and even the righteous don't sleep alone. Sing the hangman's hymn low and slow, for the sins folks hide and the truths they know. If judgment comes with the evening sun, let it find us naming what we've done. Name what we've done. Name what we've done. The sheriff's son took over the store. The judge's blood still owns half the road. The preacher smiles with a clean white cuff, but nobody there looks innocent enough. I stopped one night for a tank of gas. A woman warned, boy, don't linger past. The moment the sky turns copper gray, that town starts talking when the daylight drains. I heard no voice, but the silence leaned like it had been waiting there years for me. The motel sign blinked, then blinked again, and I dreamed of a man with rope-burned skin. He said, a town can bury a lie, but the ground keeps roots where the truth survives. Then the whole street filled with a humming tone, as if every porch had learned that song. Maybe the dead don't haunt places. Maybe places haunt themselves.
Sing the hangman's hymn for a hollow town, where the wind walks in and the faith ran out, where the dust remembers every stone,
and even the righteous ashes don't sleep alone. Sing the hangman's hymn low and slow, for the sins folks hide and the truths they know. If judgment comes with the evening sun, let it find us naming what we've done. Name what we've done. Name what we've done. I should have turned my horse around. She danced with the reaper at sundown, bare feet in the red roadside dust. Black dress moving like a storm cloud, eyes that made a dead man trust. No fiddle played, no band was near, still she turned like she heard a tune. And every lonely fool who watched forgot the mercy of leaving soon. She danced with the reaper at sundown, spinning where the daylight bled. One hand resting on the darkness, one hand reaching for the living instead. She danced with the reaper at sundown, smile like sin, voice soft as breath. If she asks you for one slow turn, you'll wake up 2 steps closer to death. I saw 3 men by the hitching rail, all staring like their souls had slipped. One crossed himself, one raised a glass, one followed when she moved her hips. The dust rose high, the sky went black, the crows flew low from the cottonwood line. And when that third man stumbled back, his hair had gone the color of time. She looked at me and I felt my sins stand up straight inside my chest. Every broken vow, every careless kiss, every woman I had loved the least. I wanted to run, but the air got thick, my boots felt buried in the ground. And she laughed once, not cruel, not kind, and vanished when the sun went down. Some women leave you breathless, some take the breath with them. She danced with the reaper at sundown, spinning where the daylight bled. One hand resting on the darkness, one hand reaching for the living instead. She danced with the reaper at sundown, smile like sin, voice soft as breath. If she asked you for one slow turn, you wake up 2 steps closer to death. around.
Yeah. Some men come home heavier than they left. On the Bible, blood on the fence. A shotgun cooling by the water trough bent. The rooster won't crow, the hound won't eat. Even the flies know not to land near me. I rode in late with my jaw set hard. Moonlight split across the yard. My woman stood in the doorway pale, asked no question, which said it all. Mud on the Bible, blood on the fence. Tell me, Lord, where justice ends when a crooked man comes for your own, and mercy ain't the language he was shown. Mud on the Bible, blood on the fence. A prayer half made, a soul half spent. I did what I did with a shaking hand. Now the night decides what kind of man I am. He had a grin like a rusted blade, a dead book full of the weak he played. He'd put his hands where they should not go, then laughed when I told him no. I found him down by the cedar bend. He reached for steel, I reached to end the kind of fear that grows in homes when decent people start sleeping with doors chained closed. Now sunrise crawls over cracked white paint. My woman lights a stove like a saint, but she won't meet my eyes too long, because love knows when something's gone. Maybe I saved what mattered most. Maybe I fed some darker ghost. I only know that the fence still drips and the Bible won't stay shut beneath my fingertips. There are men you forgive. There are men you stop. Heaven can sort the difference. When a crooked man comes for your own, and mercy ain't the language he was shown. Mud on the Bible, blood on the fence. A prayer half made, a soul half spent. I did what I did with a shaking hand. Now the night decides what kind of man I am. The river took my ring last night. I watched it flash once in the moonlight. A little silver arc, then gone, like the last good thing I held too long. She left in March with the dog in her books. Didn't cry, didn't turn for one last look. Said you love your ghost more than you love me, and I hated how true that had to be.
The river took my ring, but it gave me back her name. And every black ripple, and every cold wave, the river took my ring. I thought that meant release, but some vows sink deeper when they don't sink peacefully. I stood there long till the crickets quit, till the fog came low and covered it. Then I heard a voice in the running dark, not loud enough to trust, not soft enough to mark. It said, you can toss what shines from view, but metal ain't the only thing that binds you. And I swear the water stirred around my boots, though the wind had died and the night held mute. I'm not saying rivers speak to men, I'm not saying love comes back again. I'm saying guilt knows where you kneel, and memory wears whatever voice feels real. So I left that bank without a prayer, with an empty hand and a colder stare. But all the way home through the cottonwood lane, I heard that ring go down again. You can bury silver, you can't drown a promise. The river took my ring, but it gave me back her name. And every black ripple, in every cold wave, the river took my ring. I thought that meant release, but some vows sink deeper when they don't sink peacefully.
You smiled like salvation and watched like a crow.
I rode into town beneath the split stone sky. Black hat low, white collar clean, hands too soft for the road he'd seen. He set up near the feed store lot, said mercy's warm but judgment's hot, and every sinner within earshot felt one old secret start to rot. Preacher man with a raven's eye, read your soul before you lie. Speaks of heaven with a mouth like flame, but smiles too slow when it says your name. Preacher man with a raven's eye, oh. truth you meant. Mrs. Crane confessed to stealing pills. Young Boone wept over whiskey bills. The mayor's wife sat stiff and pale, like she just heard the lid come off a grave. He never raised his voice too high, never cursed, never blinked twice. Just looked at each one, one by one, and told them what they'd done. By midnight half the town had cried, half had left with their pride untied. I waited near the lantern line, asked who gave you the right to read minds. He leaned in close, smelled like rain. Said, son, I only echo what you came to name. Then a raven landed on the canvas beam, and the lamps went out all at once in a hush of wind. Some men preach repentance, some collected. Preacher man with a raven's eye, read your soul before you lie. Speaks of heaven with a mouth like flame, but smiles too slow when he says your name. Preacher man with a raven's eye, holy code, but a hell dark shine. If he calls you forward beneath that tent, you better know what truth you meant. There's a hill beyond the chapel road, where wild grass grows over old war bones. No marker stone, no names to keep, just a place where the ground don't sleep. Folks say if you pass at dusk and stand real still when the light turns rust, you'll hear a low sound rise from below. Not quite a hymn, not quite a moan. The hollow choir beneath the hill sings what the buried remember still. Of lovers lost, of vows betrayed, of men sent young into early graves. The hollow choir beneath the hill keeps one dark harmony alive still. If the wind dies down and your heart stands still, you may hear the dead trying to forgive. Below, forgive. My brother dared me there one fall. I laughed too loud, felt nothing there
Sex quick till the branches froze, till a note came up through the roots below. It wasn't loud, but it bent my knees. Sounded like grief learning how to breathe. I heard my father's voice in that tone, though he'd been gone 6 years by then. Now every year when October comes, I take that road when the day is done. Not to prove, not to test, just to stand where sorrow gathers best. I don't know if it's earth or air, memory or spirits living there, but something holy, something ill, still sings beneath that hill. Some places keep a record, not on paper, in the ground.
The hollow choir beneath the hill
sings what the buried remember still.
of lovers lost,
Of vows betrayed, of men sent young into early graves.
the hollow choir beneath the hill
Keeps one dark harmony alive still. If the wind dies down and your heart stands still, you may hear the dead trying to forgive.
below,
Below,
below.
forgive. Forgive.
She didn't need horns, she had a smile. Hell came walking in a Sunday dress, white lace collar, red mouth blessed, Bible in hand, but her eyes looked wrong, like midnight hiding in a gospel song. She passed the church where the widows prayed, every candle bent when she crossed the gate. The preacher missed a word from his page, and 3 good men forgot their age. Hell came walking in a Sunday dress, soft as mercy, sharp as regret. She said, "Come closer, I don't bite much." Then the whole room leaned toward a dangerous touch. Hell came walking in a Sunday dress, smelling like rain and sweet unrest. If salvation never looked like sin, that's the day she came walking in. She danced one turn by the old oak tree, no music playing, but folks could see a rhythm moving beneath her skin, like trouble learning how to grin. A married man removed his ring, a lonely boy forgot everything. Even the sheriff stared too long while his wife went quiet and the choir sang wrong. I asked her name, she tilted her head, said, "You'll know it better when you're nearly dead." Then touched my sleeve with 2 cold fingers, and every bad thought I'd buried lingered. I stepped back once, but not in time. Her laugh moved through me like poison wine, and for the first time I understood why damnation sometimes tastes so good. The devil doesn't always tempt you with darkness. Sometimes he sends beauty with perfect manners. too. You would have followed too.
There was a time I prayed before I pulled the trigger. I buried my mercy behind the chapel, under hard red clay and a crooked apple. No stone, no cross, no word to show where the last soft piece of me let go. It was late July, heat thick as sin. A man had hurt someone of my kin. The law moved slow, the town looked down, so I carried judgment past the edge of town. I buried my mercy behind the chapel. That's where the better part of me fell. Under roots, under dust, under blood-warm rain, under one decision I can't rename. I buried my mercy behind the chapel. Now I walk with a heavier shadow. Some men lose heaven in one bad night. Some just stop pretending they're still in sight. I heard him well, his voice cracked open like a church bell. But anger is a door that shuts from inside, and mine had locked before he cried. When I got home, my mother knew, didn't ask, just stared right through, then turned the porch light off herself, like she didn't want mercy finding me yet. Years went by, I tried to pray, but every hymn took the long way away. The preacher says grace still waits somewhere. I say it should have met me there. Sometimes at dusk I pass that ground, hear no voice, see no mound, but the chapel bell rings one time slow, though nobody's pulling the rope below. Justice is a clean word. What we do with our hands rarely is. I buried my mercy behind the chapel. That's where the better part of me fell. Under roots, under dust, under blood-warm rain, under one decision I can't rename. I buried my mercy behind the chapel. Now I walk with a heavier shadow. Some men lose heaven in one bad night. Some just stop pretending they're still in sight.
You said you'd find me
been walking ever since.
Meet me where the crows don't land, past the old rail bridge, past the broken dam, where the weeds grow tall through the cracked black clay, where the sun gives up before the end of day. I'll bring the coat you left behind. I still keep your letters tied with twine. I know you're gone, I know it's true, but some goodbyes don't listen when you tell them to.
Meet me where the crows don't land, where the river hushes and the shadows stand. I've been nearer than your grief can see, in every room where you still say we.
You carried guilt like a hunting knife, blamed yourself for the shape of my life, but I was tired long before that night.
Not every death is someone's fault to right.
Meet me where the crows don't land, where the dark loosens its grip on the land,
Where the lost don't ache,
where the gone don't fade,
where love don't have to bargain with the grave.
Meet me where the crows don't land, if only in a dream, if only once again. I'll be waiting where the black wings end.
Meet me there, my love, my friend.
I found your ribbon by the cedar fence, kept it though it didn't make much sense. Still talk to you when the whiskey's low,
Still hear you laugh
where the windmill slows.
I hear you, but I can't come down.
Every time regret starts
Circling town,
you must learn the living are allowed to breathe.
even when the dead are hard to leave.
Then why do I feel you?
Because love leaves weight,
Then why won't it lift?
because you still call pain faith.
Meet me where the crows don't land, where the dark loosens its grip on the land,
Where the lost don't ache,
where the gone don't fade.
where love don't have to bargain with the grave.
Meet me where the crows don't land, if only in a dream, if only once again. I'll be waiting where the black wings end.
Meet me there, my love, my friend.
Will I know the place?
You will, when you stop being afraid.
Will you still be there?
I never left the part of you that was saved.
Meet me where the crows don't land,
Where the dark loosens its grip on the land,
where the lost don't ache,
where the gone don't fade,
where love don't have to bargain with the grave. Meet me where the crows don't land, if only in a dream, if only once again. I'll be waiting where the black wings end.
Meet me there, my love, my friend.
Not yet.
I know, I know, I know.
There's a gallows at the edge of Mercy County, old black wood where the brush grows high. No ropes left swinging, no judge still living, but folks cross themselves when they pass nearby. They say one storm in the year of 29 split the sky like the wrath of God. Lightning hit where the trapdoor stood, and the old beams groaned like they still knew blood. That was the night the gallows started singing low, through the rain, through the roots, through the ground. Sang for the guilty, sang for the innocent, sang every verdict the town never found. That was the night the gallows started singing. No choir of angels, no holy refrain, just old wood remembering every neck, every prayer, every name. Myself when I was 22, too much whiskey, not enough fear. Dared 3 friends to walk with me past that black frame once the moon disappeared. At first there was nothing but mud and breath, then a single note rose thin and wrong, then another beneath it, then another above, till the dark had built a whole dead song. One voice sobbed, one voice cursed, one kept repeating the 23rd verse. One said I didn't, one said I did. One sounded like a little kid. We ran till dawn, never spoke again. One joined the army, one became a drunk. I still wake some nights with rain in my ears and that timber choir climbing up through my blood. Wood remembers pressure, earth remembers weight. Men remember too late. That was the night the gallows started singing low, through the rain, through the roots, through the ground. Sang for the guilty, sang for the innocent, sang every verdict the town never found. That was the night the gallows started singing. No choir of angels, no holy refrain, just old wood remembering every neck, every prayer, every name. Every name, every name, every name, every It came before the storm did. When judgment rolled in on a black wind, the horses in the livery kicked their stalls. The poker game froze at the corner table, and the church bell rang with nobody there at all. Dust came crawling down Main Street sideways, turned noon gold into cemetery gray. A little girl cried before she knew why, and every liar in town looked toward the sky. No boots were heard, no rider seen, but every locked room felt suddenly clean. When judgment rolled in on a black wind, every secret shook loose from the wall. Every proud man tasted his own sin, every false prayer sounded too small. When judgment rolled in on a black wind. No gun in hand, no face to condemn, just the weight of truth coming hard through town, and nobody there could outrun it then. The banker dropped keys to his private room. The sheriff stared at a blood-stained cuff. The preacher knelt near the whiskey store, whispering, Lord, I've said enough. A woman stepped out from the boarding house door, letter in hand from a boy long gone. She read it once, then looked at the mayor like she finally found where the blame belonged. No thunder cracked, no sky split wide, but every hidden thing stepped outside. When judgment rolled in on a black wind, every secret shook loose from the wall. Every proud man tasted his own sin. Every false prayer sounded too small. When judgment rolled in on a black wind, no gun in hand, no face to condemn, just the weight of truth coming hard through town, and nobody there could outrun it then. By sundown, doors stood open wide. Not one old lie had a place to hide. Some folks confessed, some packed and fled, some sat on porches wishing they were dead. And when the black wind finally passed, the town looked older beneath the ash, but cleaner too in a terrible way. Like mercy sometimes arrives as shame. Not every reckoning brings fire. Some bring memory, some bring witnesses, some simply make silence impossible.
When judgment rolled in on a black wind,
every secret shook loose from the wall.
every proud man tasted his own sin.
Every false prayer sounded too small. When judgment rolled in on a black wind, no gun in hand, no face to condemn, just the weight of truth coming hard through town, and nobody there could outrun it there.
Black wind, black wind. If truth comes riding,
You can't stay hidden.
black wind, black wind.
Every dead remembers where it has been. Morning came, mercy didn't. Ashes on the chapel floor, wax gone cold by the old wood door. Pew sit crooked, hymn books torn, like faith itself had weathered a storm. A crow on the steeple still as sin, dust in the light where the day leans in. I came here once to beg for grace, now I came to look it in the face. Ashes on the chapel floor,
Words we hid, vows we broke, rise like ghosts in the candle smoke. Ashes on the chapel floor, no choir waiting behind that door. Just a man, one breath, one final plea. Lord, let what's left still mean something. I remember her beside me there, Sunday dress, braided hair. She sang too soft, I laughed too low. Thought forever came because we said so. Years got hard, I got worse, turned love into a slow-moving curse. By the time I learned about my pride, she'd already crossed to the other side. I don't ask to be washed clean, some stains belong to memory. I only ask that where she rests, she knows I finally understood the rest. The chapel won't answer, the floor won't stir, no heavenly voice, no sign from her. But the slide guitar bends like a wound that breathes, and for a moment I almost believe forgiveness isn't always a door that opens. Sometimes it's just knowing which door you closed. Ashes on the chapel floor, what we burn won't sing no more. Words we hid, vows we broke, rise like ghosts in the candle smoke. Ashes on the chapel floor, no choir waiting behind that door. Just a man, one breath, one final plea. Lord, let what's left still mean something. Morning came, mercy didn't. The last motel before the desert had 3 blue letters burnt out in its sign. A clerk half asleep behind thick glass, a Bible drawer in a room for one more night. I parked beneath the flickering light, watched moths beat their wings till they lost the fight. Carried one bag and a coat gone thin, like a man who left more than he brought in. At the last motel before the desert, nobody asks what you're running from. The ice machine hums like a bad confession. The walls don't care what you become. At the last motel before the desert, the highway breathes through the cracked window frame. You can lie to strangers, lie to yourself, but the mirror still says your name. I washed my face in a rust-ring sink, sat on the bed and tried not to think. The television glowed without a sound, some old black and white preacher staring me down. Her last words came back clear as day: don't turn leaving into some noble escape. I laughed then because pride is dumb. Now that sentence follows wherever I run. Past sunrise lies a line of red hills, 100 empty miles and a tank half filled. Maybe I'll cross them, maybe I'll stay. Maybe the soul gets tired of getting away. I wrote no letter, made no call, just listened to the air conditioner coughing. Somewhere between neon and dawn, I admitted the life I knew was gone. Some rooms are rented by the night, some by regret. At the last motel before the desert, nobody asks what you're running from. The ice machine hums like a bad confession. The walls don't care what you've become. At the last motel before the desert, the highway breathes through the cracked window frame. You can lie to strangers, lie to yourself, but the mirror still says your name. Noticed it on a road I used to fear. Her ghost don't follow me anymore, not past the well, not past the old barn door, not through the fields where the cold fall crawls, not down the hallway when the midnight calls. For years I felt her in every room, and perfume gone in an August moon, in the empty side of a bed I kept, like sorrow had paid rent while I slept. Her ghost don't follow me anymore, she stopped somewhere behind that door. Maybe I healed, maybe she forgave, maybe some shadows grow tired of grace. Her ghost don't follow me anymore, the wind sounds different than before, still sad, still strange, but less like blame. And I can finally say her name. I loved her badly, but I loved her true. That's the cruelest kind to live through. Enough heart to hurt, not enough grace to keep a good thing safe in place.
He left one fall when the leaves went red, said I'm already gone, then turned her head. Years later word came she had passed away, and guilt learned how to kneel and stay. But last night walking by the willow stand, no cold touch brushed against my hand, no whispered line from an old goodbye, no shape in the corner of my eye, just frogs in the ditch and a far-off train, just the living world using its given name. And I knew without trumpet sign a spell that some part of us had said farewell. Peace doesn't always enter singing. Sometimes it simply stops haunting. Her ghost don't follow me anymore. She stopped somewhere behind that door. Maybe I healed, maybe she forgave, maybe some shadows grow tired of graves. Her ghost don't follow me anymore. The wind sounds different than before, still sad, still strange, but less like blame. And I can finally say her name.
Candle for the ones still wandering, past the fences, past the homes, for the men who keep on leaving because standing still feels too much like bones, for the women on late night porches waiting long after hope grows thin, for the souls who smile in daylight and come apart once the dark walks in. Light a candle for the ones still wandering, for the hearts no map can bring back home, for the wounded, for the hidden, for the ones who hurt alone. Light a candle for the ones still wandering, let it burn through the midnight rain, not to save them all at once, just to say somebody knows their pain. Somebody knows. Somebody knows. Somebody knows. For the outlaw who regrets too late, for the child who learned to fear the gate, for the preacher losing sleep to doubt, for the drunk who can't pour memory out, for the lover standing at a grave, for the proud who never learned to ask to be saved, for the ones who crossed the line one night and have been walking ever since through a harsher life. I don't claim to fix the broken, I don't claim to judge the damned. I've known enough of cracked up living to hold a small flame in my hand. So if you pass my window glowing when the highway's nearly still, know it burns for every restless soul trying not to vanish against its will. Somebody knows their pain.
Somebody knows.
Somebody knows.
Somebody knows.
Every storm wants the last word. It rarely gets it. When the dust finally settles, you can see what the wind rearranged. Fence posts, bent shutters missing. One old tree split clean down the vein. The town still stands, though not the same. A few more graves, a few less names, spoken lightly in the market square. A little more silence hanging in the air. When the dust finally settles, what remains is what was true. The love we kept, the hurt we handed, the debts that followed through. When the dust finally settles, no lie can keep its shape. The ground remembers everything and still gives morning one more chance to wake. A man walks home with his hat held low. A woman closes a window slow. A church door creaks, then stills again. No choir singing, just went through the frame. Somewhere a river keeps running black. Somewhere a ghost stops looking back. Somewhere a candle burns down small and does its best not to judge at all. I've learned that peace ain't always joy. Sometimes it's less of the inner noise. Less need to run, less need to prove, less fear of every room you move through. So if tomorrow finds me here, hold a quieter, maybe clear, I'll take the morning as it comes and leave the dead their rightful dust. No drum of judgment, no final sign, just open land and a slower mind. When the dust finally settles, what remains is what was true. The love we kept, the hurt we handed, the debts that followed through. When the dust finally settles, no lie can keep its shape. Remembers everything and still gives morning one more chance to wake. Let it settle.
Hey folks, quick shout out before the next track. Radio station Shizzo keeps growing every single day, and that's all thanks to you guys. If you want to support the channel, the best thing you can do is subscribe, keep the watch time rolling, and drop a comment under the video. YouTube really loves comments, and I read and answer every single one. And if you want to go a little further, there's also the Mr. Shizzo fan club. Members get early access to videos, exclusive t-shirt designs, and a few extra goodies. All right, let's get back to the music.